This is what this is. This is going to be the catalyst for the state or the federal government to step in and go, if you want to operate this kind of business lawfully from where you are, you must meet these standards.
Jeff,
which is silly, honestly.
Yeah. I'm curious, Jeff, when they file a lawsuit, a wrongful death suit on this, the venue, that's got to be from the port of departure, or is that like?
Well, it'll be in the there's definitely somewhere in there going to be a governing law and jurisdiction clause in the paperwork they've signed.
We've got Fire PA 498 says, in the voice of Mark Richards. Every night in my dreams, I see you. I feel you. That is how I know you'll go on. I'm not going to do the whole fucking show. I'm not going to do the whole stanza, dude.
Jeff,
yes.
if I may, look, every one of us waits for that perfect moment when our specialty and right. events in the news manage to coincide the way it did for Legal Mindset, where all of a sudden it's like, wow, we're going to happen to have some issue about special districts in Florida.
Yeah.
The most ridiculous
into the freaking dirt.
Yeah, the most ridiculous niche law in the world.
Yeah.
And it's going to be all over the news with Mickey Mouse and DeSantis, and he can milk that sucker to like ride his channel, and God bless him because he is awesome at covering it. Your moment is here. You can't be making jokes about this. This has to be your zone. You got to be zeroing on all the legal issues, putting out video after video about the submarine disaster. This is it. This is your time.
We're going to be doing that, yeah.
Everyone needs to follow Legal Vices because this guy's going to rock the hell out of this topic. And
Hi, Legal Vices here. I'm a lawyer that primarily works in the field of maritime and admiralty law. Today, we need to talk about the experimental submersible exploratory vessel Titan that's gone missing on its journey to the bottom of the sea to investigate the wreckage of the Titanic. Frankly speaking, if time has not yet run out for the 5 people on board the Titan, it will very, very shortly. At this point, it's virtually certain that it's a recovery operation, not a rescue. I sincerely hope that through some miracle I'm proven wrong on this, but that's where we stand. The weather was particularly bad at the time of the launch on 18 June, but it's unknown whether the weather had any effect on the submersible going missing or not. The surface lost contact with the Titan about an hour and 45 minutes into the descent. The descent takes approximately 2 to 2.5 hours. And communications were handled via text message rather than audio because the owner reportedly didn't like to be interrupted by audio communications while he was doing his thing at the Titanic site. And we've talked about on the Maritime Monday show, classification societies. They are the ones who investigate ships, they inspect every single inch of a ship to make sure it's safe, to make sure it complies with regulations, to make sure it's not going to pose a danger to the vessel itself, the people on board, the environment, or anyone else through any insufficiencies. And DNVGL is one of the larger classification societies. Specifically, the letter expressed concern over the company's compliance with a maritime risk assessment certification known as DNVGL. That's the company's name there. Your marketing material advertises that the Titan design will meet or exceed the DNVGL safety standards. Yet, it does not appear that OceanGate has the intention of following DNVGL's class rules. The letter says, your representation is at minimum misleading to the public and breaches an industry-wide professional code of conduct we all endeavor to uphold. So that's people saying, look, you're not following the classification society's rules. And you apparently haven't had an inspection done by them. So how can you say it meets or exceeds their standards? OceanGate didn't respond. And then we go through the people in the community that are expressing their concerns and a little bit more about them. And it didn't resurface. That's why we're searching for it. They lost the communications, they waited the time, and at the 10-hour mark, it hadn't resurfaced. So that triggered the search. Clients do not need previous maritime experience to join as mission specialists. This offends me a little bit. And I don't want to get into rage mode or anything like that here, but this offends me a bit. You are calling these people mission specialists when they don't have to have any experience whatsoever. What kind of specialist has no experience in what you're doing? I find that kind of disturbing and a little bit appalling. Okay, a lot appalling. And frankly, it's not looking good.
Right next
I don't think you're going to find anything of the hull. It was made of carbon fiber. You're not going to find anything of the hull.
Styrofoam, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't think there are going to be remains either, are there?
Oh no, they were marinara sauce instantly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what it was. Just put in 3 video monitors and a light from Camping World, and you've got it. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And you're going to see so many losses.
As time passes, it looks more and more like the situation with the OceanGate Titan sub that was going to visit the Titanic wreckage will be a catastrophe. It will be a tragedy. And that's most unfortunate. And my heart goes out to the families of the folks that are there, all the folks that are impacted by this, because this is truly not just going to be a tragedy, but a scandal in terms of the background, the safety, and what's going on revolving the OceanGate sub. As always, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney, and this is the Legal Mindset, where we let you be your own judge. And what we may see coming from this is, in fact, a lot of regulation, not just of submersibles like the OceanGate Titan sub, which was not subject to the same requirements as a ship that's on the top of the water. But we're going to see not just regulations for those and those produced in America and the West, but I think we're also going to see regulations that are going to be put upon international waters and further restricting those that would go out there and try to do things, let's say, a little bit under par. And furthermore, we're going to see billions of dollars in liability for OceanGate as a company, which is headquartered in Washington in the United States, just outside of Seattle. And we're also going to see, in addition, probably, unfortunately, wrongful death suits that are going to be brought by these families. And also we have included in those 5 passengers the CEO of the company. So really, it's sad that this will be, it seems, the end of OceanGate as we're looking at the potential liability they're going to face, the regulation, and everything that will come from this. So for those that don't know the background, OceanGate is a company that was offering tours of the Titanic. They were offering a Titanic expedition. And of course, look, the Titanic is something that is very well in the minds of those around the world. People watched Titanic, the movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio, and they were fascinated by the wreckage, by the mystique, by the era, by the hubris of the technology. And perhaps in a very sad, somber way, this is a parallel of relying, looking at the technology and thinking, oh, it's okay, we can just go with this, without thinking of fail-safes, without thinking of contingencies.
Gotta go down and get the door hose. Drake?
What?
Where's the door hole?
Goes right there. See, I drew it with a magic marker.
You were supposed to cut it out with the power saw.
Dude, I'm gonna.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So go get the power saw.
Okay, I will. I see the problem.
Oh, do ya?
So we run the sub with this game controller.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Yes! 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 No! No! No!
Hold on. We got Ricada here for 40 minutes, and I've got a full stream. So I don't know what to do in this scenario. Does anybody have an appointment or anything that they have to get to for a short period of time? Or
if you bump me, what vouchers are you offering if you bump one?
Look, bump me, and I'll try to bump back in.
And you're welcome to hit me too if you want. So
whatever you need. I'm gonna do. I have 2 kids upstairs.
Well, it'll just be you and Nick. We'll all bump out.
I appreciate it.
I'm not going anywhere.
How do I remove myself from?
The memes are flying in, like the propane tanks and the.
I love the one that David posted about all of the Titanic ghosts getting really excited that new people were going to be able to come and hang out with them. And so it was, like Bill Hader from SNL. I tweeted that and I thought it was hilarious, and 7 people unfollowed me. People are very sensitive about this for some reason.
Titanic kills and kills again.
It's this sanctimonious, and it's like I can have respect for the lives lost, but I can also have a dark sense of humor about it.
Yeah,
there is something a little funny.
You gotta understand that people are really, really invested in these European billionaires that they never met in their entire lives.
Who would spit on them if they saw them in the street?
They're really like just weeping openly over the loss of so much.
I was really mean to laugh. I'm so sorry. It was very insensitive of me.
I think this is actually the first time that a billionaire cut safety standards, and it was the billionaire themselves that died. Because usually, like,
it's Jesus.
Navy until November. Oh, nice. That's beautiful. Wow.
Proof that they both could have fit on the door. Oh my god.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
I like my Discord.
Like POV, you're exploring the Titanic wreckage, and it shows like here's a video of them approaching it, and then it's just controller failure, like controller has disconnected.
Yeah.
When I talked to the crew, that was. Yeah, I've seen the. Well, have you seen the one where it's the George Floyd's face on the submarine underwater?
Don't say anything out loud, folks. Don't say anything out loud. Just enjoy the moment.
Soak it in.
That is savage.
He's trying to get to heaven. Stop that.
This is why we can't have nice things.
You guys are such a bad influence on
That
me.
was good. That was a good one.
I just don't want to go to hell. Stop putting
the
those up.
mermaid meme.
Oh, jeez.
Enjoying yourselves?
We were.
Are you laughing at the violent death of a young man?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry,
I
go ahead,
feel
John.
like that ship has
There's
sailed.
the Little Mermaid meme with the submarine.
Yeah.
And she's like holding up pieces, the who's it's and what's it's a plenty.
No, look, and people in chat that are freaking out. I'll tell you, like lawyers and doctors have the worst senses of humor of anybody on planet Earth.
Or the best.
We just hear crap all day, every day.
Them and rapists, to be fair.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Not worst, darkest. Okay. Oh, please put that in private chat so I can send that to everybody I know.
That's fantastic.
No, please, seriously, put that in private chat so I can copy
really
and
good.
paste that to everybody I know.
That's my favorite.
If Nick was in the hole, that would be terrible.
My nose would have kept that sub afloat.
No sheep.
Exactly.
Carbon fiber.
Yeah, but did they test run this thing?
the water.
Did they test it once, or is this the maiden voyage?
No, they've gone down a couple of times.
Yeah. The funny part about this is, imagine when they called the Coast Guard and they said, the guy at the Coast Guard's like, wait, okay, hold on, wait. Yeah, I know the Titanic wrecked. Oh, there's another wreck there? Like,
Yeah. And it's called what? The Titanic? What?
yeah. Hold on, no, I know there's a wreck there. Wait, you guys went down there? How? In a submarine, like a nuclear submarine? No, one you built in your backyard. Oh.
Oh, God. I can't believe I paid so much money for such an awful thing to happen. Hopefully no one ever makes this mistake again.
All right, James Cameron, you think you're funny. No.
Oh, no. If you look, just compare and contrast the ship that Cameron went down to all 5 of the deepest points in all 5 of the oceans. And this just cylinder with a joystick. It's night and day.
Hey, there were dual analog sticks, you jerk.
Yeah. The submarine looks like a freaking starship.
My favorite part is Bluetooth. As if you're going to rely. No, he literally said, it's Bluetooth. I can throw it to anybody. And I'm going, how many times has your Bluetooth headphones lost connection with whatever you're doing? It's like, oh, hey, it's working great. All of a sudden, you're losing connection.
I'm just picturing like the 17-year-old being like, can I try this? And they hand it to him. And then suddenly it's the coffin dancers meme.
Well, I wonder.
Yeah, someone needs to put that submarine on those gunnons.
I wonder if his Bluetooth failed to sync.
The debris is consistent with the catastrophic loss of the pressure chamber.
That's it.